Hello, couch co-opers, couch potatoes, and couch codependents. This is the Couch Co-op Show. I'm Ian, and I got Jared, Dave, Scott on the couch with me tonight as we continue our final journey around the sun as we head to episode 500. Dun dun dun.
500.
Yes. How's everyone doing this evening?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Good night.
Another Sunday. It's not hot.
Yeah,
it's been nice this weekend, hasn't it?
Lonnie.
Cool. Well, we're expecting a wily Aaron, but you never know. He might show up. He might not. You never know. We got a lot of stuff going on this episode tonight, but first, he's been waiting in the wings for what seems like weeks. He's almost forgot that he went to
but the glaze is still dripping off the ceiling.
Glaze heaven.
Yep.
You can see him with his Nintendo colored glasses on.
That's right.
Mr. Scott, Mr. Mappy Man here, went to his home state, right? Florida.
Went to Nirvana, I believe.
And went
Orlando.
to Glazeland or Nintendo Land or what's it called? Nintendo World? Nintendo Land?
Super Nintendo World is the
Super
official name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first question, was it sticky?
It was thankfully overcast. We looked at the weather prediction. It was supposed to be 94 and humid. Oof, you are basically hopping from place to place in the theme park, just blasted with AC. So it was pretty sticky. That's just Florida. All of Florida is sticky. It's a swamp. I'm glad I left.
They should jar that glaze.
I know. You didn't bring back some special Nintendo glaze in a jar.
I have
Great on
plenty of Nintendo glaze to talk about. We'll just take our time on this.
Oh, they didn't have any Nintendo food products, though, I suppose.
They did. They had a full cafeteria. Are we? So, how do you want to do this, Ian? Because I'm sure you have some questions. Do you want me to just kind of ramble and then we just?
I don't have any questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Go nuts, Scott.
All right.
Go nuts.
So,
have fun.
Epic Universal opened this year in Florida, and it includes the Harry Potter Ministry of Magic, the How to Train Your Dragon, Nintendo World, and then just a kind of a monster collection like Frankenstein and all those others. So
Sure.
all I wanted to do was Nintendo World. So we did the Epic experience of Harry Potter. It was cute, but then you got QR code wristbands. You got all kinds of swag and paraphernalia and just everything Nintendo you could ever imagine. The moment you walk in, you're literally going up an escalator, a green escalator, like a pipe, like a Mario pipe, and you pop out, and it's just this world of Nintendo. I grew up in Florida. I know theme parks. This is the theme park you go to. No other theme park has given you a QR fob wristband that allows you to punch, literally punch these question blocks and earn points that go into the Universal Studios app. It has interactive little menus telling you where in the park to go to get these other things. If you ride the Yoshi ride, you get a point. You get a point for that. Everything is interactive. I've never seen this in theme parks ever. So this is groundbreaking. This is how theme parks bring you into that world. You choose a wristband. So I got the Toad one, Toad Pride, Toad Props. I got a friend of mine, the Princess Peach one. There's Mario, Luigi. There's also a Donkey Kong Land that's separate. It's connected to it, so you have the Donkey Konga bananas. There's a roller coaster ride there too. And there's no way you can possibly do every single thing in the park, even if the park was completely empty. Let's say you had the whole park to yourself. I'm just showing the tease of the menu. The menu has just you got to do this, and it scrolls down. Did you do this? Did you meet Princess Peach? Did you ride that roller coaster? Did you play the mini game?
It's like Nintendo's sticker collections from a lot of games.
Yeah, it has that kind of I've only gotten one. I got to get 3 more. I kind of focused on the beating the game. You actually go into the Bowser area and you do this. It's almost like a Kinect, the Xbox Kinect, where you're jumping up and hitting things, and you're also ducking bullet bills and turtles and stuff. And at the end, you win and you get a gold mushroom. When I take this back to my Nintendo Switch, it's an amiibo. So I press it up against that, and I get some like icons and avatars in my Switch game because I have this wristband. That's super
That's
exclusive.
cool. Yeah.
So just everything that you grew up with, like the music playing in the background is stuff from all the Mario games. It's not like the annoying like theme song. It's like a kind of a salsa version, like a more like you're not going to just lose your mind hearing the Mario theme over and over. The ambiance is there. They put an incredible amount of detail. Now it does exist in Japan. Japan opened it solo by itself, which has like a full Mario Kart race course that you go on. That doesn't exist here. And then the Hollywood one also is kind of paired with other theme parks. I wanted to spend so much, like I had to get pulled away from the gift shop because I was just like, I want this. I want a
You're
t-shirt.
spending your
Cool.
life savings.
Speaking of
Yeah.
money, how much does it cost to go?
Yeah, that was my question.
Universal Studios, just a flat rate adult pass is $170. That's pretty normal for theme parks, but you're getting all of them. You're getting again Mystery Magic, Train Your Dragon, Monsters, and
Is that
Nintendo
for
World.
one day?
For a full day? Yeah.
And can you pay more and skip the lines?
Yes, there's Fast Pass. If you have kids, do the Fast Pass. I just sat there and just like played on the app, or I just like scrolled social media or whatever. I can queue. I can wait. Kids, I could see them just losing their
How much
minds.
more
Like,
is the Fast
30
Pass?
minutes. But it tells you, it's like, before you even go on the ride, it's like, this is a 45-minute wait based on the line queue. So you immediately know. So they closed threats of a lightning storm. They closed the Yoshi ride, cleared the line, and then they reopened the Yoshi ride, and it was like 5-minute wait. I was like, pew! I just speed ran right to the front of the line, and we got to do the little kid Yoshi ride.
Nice.
No, the Fast Pass, if you have the money, just do it. Like you're seriously just saving hours of your day. And there's no not crowded day. It's a rule in Florida that every single day is a weekend. Don't try to think that like, oh, I'm going on a Monday, it'll be fine. But I have a sister with nieces, and she said, this is the week the kids start school. Boom! The kids start school the week we go. That's the perfect week. So the only kids we saw were from like look at the Florida startings for the school. Same with California. If you go to the California Hollywood, look and see what week school starts, because it was just a bunch of like people from other countries and stuff. So we did really good with that.
Cool. I don't know. I mean, it's Nintendo stuff. Is there anything like surprising, like aside from the interconnectedness of the park? Anything you've never seen in other parks before?
You could drink alcohol. they had butterbeer from Harry Potter. So you just bring your butterbeer cup and just like sip a few drinks.
In the Nintendo?
Yeah, if you want to.
What does
awesome.
butterbeer taste like?
Butterbeer, it's butterscotch. It's way too sweet. Like by the end of the beer part, it was just this like sugary foam. Like both of us were like, it's 94 degrees and humid. Like I can't finish.
Yeah,
butterbeer.
that sounds like something you would force on your worst enemy, not like something you would actively choose to do. A butterscotch-based beer drink when it's 90 degrees. Oh,
I think the downside. So this is a very, 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 very new theme park. Other theme parks I'd gone to in previous years, the people working there are way committed to their character. They're just happy the whole time. They're having a good time. People just like didn't care. They're just like, do you want me to just like help you win this game? I could just like get you out of here. It's like, I'm good. I just want to play the punching game. Like, I mean, if you want me to just like win your points, I can do that. Like, I don't know. The energy wasn't there, and it could have just been a hot day and it was crowded and stuff. But
are there a lot of actual video games to play or no? No,
No.
you don't really have any actual video game stuff.
And it was very limited to just the Mario world. Like you didn't get like Mario 2 or the Tanuki suits or any of that. It was pre-core Mario, and not even like no mention of Zelda. And the Donkey Kong was also very, very like just DK franchise, not like.
It's very Mario World. It's not like great Nintendo World.
No Waluigi, sadly.
Yeah.
None of my favorite genie curled shoe guy, but
like any like Super Mario Brother 2 characters like Shy Guys and stuff.
A little bit, like
Because they
not
were in the
much.
movies, so probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Anything that was in the movie would be in that, and there was so many movie promos, posters,
Yeah.
shirts, hats.
Yeah. And Yoshi
Yeah.
was kind of in the first movie.
Yeah,
Are any of the
There's
rides
no Yoshi.
impressive? Like, what? Where anything? Like, are they all just like kid rides?
my girl doesn't do roller coasters, so sadly, I didn't get to do any of the big ones. The Yoshi one was you get a good view. So I mean, the whole thing is built in levels. There's like 3 floors of Mario. Like if you look at pictures, you can see it's built up. But the Yoshi one, you got this like aerial view of all the other parts of the park. So that one was cute. I didn't go on the others. I want to go back.
Were the
Like,
bathrooms just like green tubes?
I think I took a. Did I take a picture in there? No, the bathrooms played the underwater theme.
Oh,
So
that's
it played the
funny.
like, doo-doo-doo, and it had the little
Okay, that's
cheeps
fun.
in the background, and then like a little waterfall. So
You don't pee
there
into
wasn't
like a green toilet. It looks like a tube.
That would've been cool.
And when it flushes,
Yeah.
it goes ding ding ding, and it makes a little tube noise. That'd be
Doo-doo,
great.
doo-doo.
I was going to say the water noise probably helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no detail was
funny.
missed. They didn't miss like
You
any
hit the
detail.
bidet,
There
and a little
was
flower
nothing.
comes up your ass, shoots a fireball. No, all this glaze they're missing. Oh my god, look at this. Ugh.
Just wait for 16-bit. I don't know, upgrade. I think there's room to expand. I think they could push the park like so. Disney World is its own section of Orlando. Universal is its own section of Orlando. Epic has its own separate world. Like you drive down a separate street, so you're not in this like bunch of other Universal Studios. This is completely separate. So they can expand this thing even bigger, and I think they will possibly put more of the franchise in this quadrant. It needed more room. Like I feel like Universal's taken up so much of its own space. Again, grew up going to theme parks. Like my childhood was basically SeaWorld and Disney World and Universal and Epcot and all those others. So I'm a huge theme park fan. This did things no other theme park's ever done.
Cool.
The interaction was the best part. I mean, if you were just there and just looking at stuff, that's one thing. But again, I'm physically hitting question blocks and it makes a coin sound. You know, like the thrill of actually doing that in a real world setting, like a block as big as me, if not as big as my entire apartment.
And it's not even like, what was the last theme park you went to and when before this though?
A year ago, I went to the other Universal. I went to the Harry Potter Hogwarts Express. Yeah.
So this is Harry Potter bigger or smaller than it?
Smaller, yeah. Harry Potter, the new one is focused on the Ministry of Magic, so it's like all the dark, evil world. It honestly just looked like New Orleans. Like they tried to simulate a New Orleans. I'm like, I've been to the real Bourbon Street. I know what New Orleans is like. So very little of actual Harry Potter stuff. And it's weird. Rides aren't so much as just like swirling around doing stuff. You're looking at a screen, but that screen is like imposed 3D. I don't even know what you call it, like 4D, where it's a screen, but it's still got some like motion to it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like you go on a King Kong ride, your physically movement is just this way. You're not doing anything, but the screen you're looking at is a screen on both sides with King Kong fighting Godzilla, and you're just watching it from every possible perspective.
Weird.
Huh.
Yeah.
So what's the most expensive thing you bought at Super Nintendo Land World?
The dinner.
The dinner? Oh.
All the food. Yeah, all the food plus Florida taxes. We actually watched the fountain show. So it wraps up around 10 p.m. at night, and they do a fountain show, and all the fountains are playing themes of different theme park. You got the How to Train Your Dragon theme, and the water is going along with it. But we went to a place that looks like an aquarium, so we're right in front of the fountains, and we had like oysters and all these other things. But the being right there in front of the fountain show was really, really cool.
Sweet.
And they don't push you out. They can't like force you to leave. So we kind of snuck around the security. If security is coming this way, we walk the other way. Going to a park, an empty theme park, is such a thrill. Like send the kids home and just walk around and explore it with nobody else there. Once it got dark, like it was just adults, and that made the park just like it was a free for all at that point. We were just running, beeline. We got 1 hour. Let's see Train Your Dragon. Okay, let's get wet from the splash ride. Let's do this.
Cool.
Also, it's a slap bracelet. It's like you got that thrill of the.
Oh man.
I do love a good slap bracelet when it's like right. It just goes,
Oh yeah, when it just really first try. Yeah,
I've
and
never
then
had,
and then
you know what? I've
obviously
never had a slap bracelet,
You
guys.
try and
I'll
get
get you
it to
one.
go
I'll
round.
get you
Alright,
one.
They're so
I don't need
cool,
it.
Ian.
I don't need one.
Get you a Mario one.
That's nice. It's cool.
It's
Some
a
glaze for you.
me, Mario slap bracelet.
It's a bee.
I might burn up,
Huh.
get diseased.
Yeah, so everyone with kids, do it, but get a fast pass and go early. Like you will inevitably be waiting for rides like a quarter of your time there. Just plan. I mean,
Is the
Dave, just-
Nintendo world divided up
Yeah.
into different worlds though, like the desert or the ice or is it just straight up everything? It's just blah.
I mean,
but the Donkey Kong is
Oh.
separate. Donkey
That's
Kong
too
is
bad.
attached
See,
to
they
it.
should kind of like do some,
They could expand.
have like
that
one
would
of
be
the-
Super Mario Land, maybe.
They could
next?
call it
I don't know,
Nintendo
the
World
world is kind of the
64.
biggest.
world kind of seems like all of it, right? But-
Yeah, it should encompass everything. World.
So like,
Yeah.
so then you should separate them into the different lands, or was there any like
Yeah.
Mario Galaxy nods or none of that?
No,
no.
Mm-mm.
because it's only the world, not the
It's
galaxy.
just world. A lot of room for expanding, though.
So any like,
I mean, they could
any-
do a Zelda. They could have a full-on Zelda part to it. Like Donkey
Yeah.
Kong doesn't have much to go with because it's just kind of like
barrels.
let's do bananas and barrels and
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like Zelda has much more content than.
Oh,
Donkey
they
Kong.
could just
Oh, yeah.
make its own section.
Was there a giant Bowser airship then?
Yeah. When you do the final battle, which again was like a connect game of like movement and stuff, you see the airship, you see the Bowser, the magician guy.
But do you get to go on a ship?
Kamek.
No.
Oh, you don't get to go on a ship.
Sure.
That's
No,
too bad.
not yet. It's still.
Come on. You just have
Okay, so-
there's just like sand dunes that you're supposed to slide down, and then you just
There
like
are
dig-
slides. Yeah, you get some slides. Oh, and the cafe. I didn't get to go to the cafe, but you can see pictures online that they have full on like Magic Kingdom mushroom desserts and everything. It's mostly like sweets. I wouldn't sit there and have a full meal.
The Yoshi ride should just be like not a roller coaster, but just like this area with like all these donkeys painted green with red saddles,
Huh.
and then just like you put kids on a donkey ride.
God.
That's
Funny.
great. Anyway, sorry. Do
I'm
they
glad
give
I
away
got-
like Yoshi eggs that hatch? Any Yoshi eggs?
No.
Nothing cool
No.
like that.
Was there any Yoshi at all?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yoshi
Yoshi was
ride.
present.
Yeah,
There's enough
yeah, sorry,
Yoshi.
yeah, the Yoshi ride.
they need to do like a Pokemon world, man. That people
That,
lose their
I
fucking
think that's
mind.
in the works. I
Lose
think there's
people.
discussion of
Yeah.
it opening in Japan.
People would fucking shit themselves.
Yeah, lose the minds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd buy all the plushies. Gotta buy them all.
This thing actually grips my head way too tight.
Trying to think
It's
of
like
what
the
else.
headband is.
Trying to think of what else. What other things I would need to know. I mean, I'm probably never gonna go to this place, so
With the
So
hotels.
Universal. I mean, any interest in the Harry Potter Universal?
Yep.
No?
Were the
No.
hotels very expensive?
I'd
or
love to
was
see
it-
How to Train Your Dragon.
We did a timeshare, so the hotel wasn't a thing. I'm sure
Yeah.
you could stay at the resort, and it's outrageous. Tried to save. Oh, we actually had time to do. She's never been to medieval times, so we stayed at the park, did like 2 of the parks, left, drove 15 minutes to medieval times, had a feast, had a freaking massive feast of medieval times, and then drove back at night to like catch it all in one day. Like several Florida friends were like, "That's not possible. You can't do that. You can't do more than one theme park in a day." Like it was like wake up, do as much Universal as we can. Universal, medieval times, they're next to each other. Like I looked on the map and it's like, oh, we just 15-minute drive.
I
and then
haven't
back to
thought about
Universal.
medieval times for years. I went there in the 90s.
I love
Like,
it.
When we were like, when I was young, it's like my parents took us to Florida and we did the theme parks. And I've forgotten about medieval times.
isn't that where what's his name dropped that USB drive of his pornography?
Oh, yeah. Borderlands guy.
The Borderlands. Speaking of Borderlands, it comes out this week.
Along with the pornography drive.
That was Borderlands 3 era. That happened. Anyway, just thought, that's the last
did
time
not
I
know
remember.
this.
That's
this
old
last time,
news, yeah.
last time I thought of medieval times was
Yeah.
that.
That's true. That's
Cool.
funny.
Is Aaron going to be sad that he missed the Nintendo World section? Is he going to? He's a Nintendo.
He'll be okay.
He's got some glaze.
He'll survive. I mean,
Nice.
if he's not here at this point, he's probably not coming tonight, so he'll get to listen to it. Or wait, he doesn't listen to it.
Nah.
Well, I think you did a good job of selling it because I'm not even a big fan, but it did sound like it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Definitely something that would be very enjoyable.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just if you look at the videos of it, the best part is just when you get to that peak, when you get out of the drain pipe and you see this world open up and the clouds are moving and you have the question block spinning and you have just they put so much attention to detail that it feels like you're in that world. That was the moment, like, dropped to my knees. I'm like, I'm home. I made it. I'm in Nintendo World. It was really cool.
I'm breaking out. I've got hives. I got to get out of here.
The glaze. You're
The glaze is
baptized in glaze.
Is like a Switch 2 like $1,000 in that place? Like if you were to buy
Oh,
it?
they don't sell.
I know,
Yeah.
they don't sell it. That's wild. They have no actual.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm
Game
surprised the
stuff.
gift shop
No.
didn't have like consoles.
No
and
Switch. Yeah, no Switch. No.
and a couple of Mario
Like,
games.
It's.
Are you allowed
focused
to
on
bring
the
your
park.
Switch in?
There were kids. Yeah, kids walking around with their Switch.
But it doesn't
I'm
do
just
any.
like,
But it won't do
Yeah.
anything probably. No.
That's
It's
really
not-
funny because
not strong
I
enough.
remember going to
walk around like while you're waiting in line. I guess you could kill some time
yeah.
playing Switch, but
I remember going to
Share
Universal
some
in the
multiplayer
90s,
games.
and you
Yeah.
could buy a Sega Nomad. They had it in the gift shop along with some like
At where?
Mega Drive games. I think it was Universal. I remember going to
oh,
Florida,
okay, yeah.
and it was the first time I'd ever seen the Sega Nomad, and it was like you could buy them in the shop there, and you
Yeah.
could buy the games as well.
Heck yeah.
What's the thing the DS used to do when you were near other people?
Street passing,
Yeah. See. So like
which
why?
I still do at retro game conventions.
So like why doesn't
it
the
still
Switch do
exists.
anything like that in Nintendo World? Nintendo.
I would love
you should,
that.
You should do stuff like that.
Yeah,
Engage
it
with
does
your
seem a
community.
bit weird that,
Oh wait, you don't care. Nintendo doesn't care.
Yeah. What is community?
You want a friend? Oh, can you memorize your 12-digit code to share with
Yeah.
them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck with your code.
Let's be friends. Okay, hold up.
Maybe.
Get the code.
Well, that'd be
Funny.
fun. That'd be fun.
So yeah, future expansions, Zelda and Pokemon. I think they definitely have the space and room in the Epic area that they could make those their own theme parks. And if Japan's gonna make it, come on, just go with the same idea. Because
I mean,
Hollywood,
it seems like it needs the
Japan,
Mario
and the
Kart.
US.
That seems like a no-brainer.
yeah, just make
Yeah.
a course and sign some liability
Yeah,
waivers.
because it's
and
like
you're off.
AR stuff
Yep.
in that Japanese one.
Is it? It's not an actual.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're going on a course, but there's AI, there's augmented reality kind of
Okay.
stuff going on. Instead of like getting hit with real shells and stuff like that, it's all augmented reality
That
stuff.
makes sense. Yeah.
And the car vibrates.
Actually
Yeah, I
do
think
that.
something like that. Yeah, they
Oh, sure.
implemented
And
some
all the
tech
rest
into
of
it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. All
Yeah.
right. Well, there you go.
So I would call that a 5 out of 5 stars or 6 out of 5 stars, something like
6
that.
out of 5.
You can't.
Sounds like
Yeah.
if you're a Mario
You
fan,
can't-
you should definitely
You
go.
can't be 6 out of 5 stars. And that's like 110%. That doesn't exist.
Yeah.
We are talking about Mario.
Yeah.
It also doesn't exist.
The extra star is the glaze.
Yeah.
Extra
The glaze
extra
drifts it
glazy.
down to 5 stars. Yeah.
That's funny. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Super Mario World. Go check it out.
Cool.
Go.
Yeah.
It's also in Hollywood, right?
Yeah, Hollywood.
But it's not
Japan,
as big. Is it like half
Orlando.
the size, or is it about the same size?
About the same.
Oh, okay.
Because it's shared. It's shared with other parks too, isn't it?
I don't know. I
So you're
don't.
gonna go check out the Hollywood one next.
Yeah, it's a little closer.
Yeah. Flights.
Well,
Yeah,
are
great,
easy.
great for kids. Yeah, absolutely. Kids were having the best time of their life. Yeah.
Do you have to know the characters? No, just kidding.
No, so my girlfriend doesn't. She's not a gamer, but she got like just from pop media references. She got all the references and stuff. She did ask why I was like hitting the question blocks instead of just like holding my QR code up to the sensor. I was like, Can I just
Because I'm violent.
do it? Let me just
Violence. Violence.
I need the thrill of actually like hitting the block. I can't just like,
Yeah, you gotta be like Mario.
yeah, it's a Mario.
It's a me.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for letting me share.
Oh,
Again,
which,
all these props. I
are-
didn't have any of these props, and I'm like, I can't. Go on the
Speaking
show
of Mario, are you gonna go see Charles Martinet in the coming weeks?
Yeah, well, the retro game convention.
Yeah, Retro Gaming Expo. In
I'm mostly there for
Portland.
Snake.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah
see,
David Hayter.
David
Okay.
Hayter. have a documented Metal Gear Solid PlayStation 2 game that's, I guess, worth a bit. Get his autograph.
You should,
Snake.
and then you should get him to sign like a Scorpion King VHS copy or something,
What's with that?
because he wrote that. He also wrote the X-Men movie.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's like Rose City Comic Con was
Wow.
this weekend, and no one mentioned David Harbour being in Hellboy. Like, it wasn't even brought up when they were like, star of Stranger Things and the Red Guardian.
Well, there's a reason for
welcome
that.
David
'Cause that
Harbour. What if
bombed.
someone said Hellboy? He would probably like
Hellboy
reject
was
and be like,
awesome.
"That's not me. I'm
No,
not,
but not his version.
not his
Yeah.
Hellboy."
Have you seen it?
Goodness.
It's not. It's rough.
I haven't seen that one.
Don't.
There's an even newer one that's even rougher, but oh well.
Oh no.
Without David Harbour?
Yeah, there's one that just came out earlier this year. There's a really low budget.
Why?
Just gotta keep making them, churning them out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna transition. And I thought we never. I mean, I guess Jared and maybe Scott, they talk about Final Fantasy all the time, but we never really talk about turn-based role-playing games on this show. Very rarely. And so I thought, hey, I've been playing one, so like, let's do a top 3 favorite turn-based role-playing game list. Woo!
Yay.
So
CRPGs.
CRPGs, JRPGs, as long as you're taking turns, they count.
Yeah.
So yeah. I always thought that I didn't like this genre of video games, and then I found some that I did like, and so I don't have that many that I've played over the years, but it's always been a genre that I've kind of stayed away from, and then I guess that was just me being closed-minded. So, while my list is limited, I did have it. I did make it. And I have a few honorable mentions as well.
Good.
Do you guys? I know Jared plays, and Scott have probably played a million of these type of games. Dave, have you played
Like
many?
Brad. Brad is more the
Oh, Brad.
committed to doing 120-hour games. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really struggled with this list. I can think of like maybe 3 or 4 I've played. I even looked at my library and I was like, okay, is any turn-based?
Weren't
game?
you the one playing
'Cause I like-
Persona?
I played it a little bit.
Oh.
I like turn-based strategy games, which are a little different to obviously turn-based RPGs. And I think one of the things that kind of just turns me off is a lot of them are in the fantasy realm, and that's just not really like my cup of tea. It doesn't do much for me, so I don't. It's not. They start from a place where it's not really something I'm that interested in to begin with. So
I think the biggest thing that turns me off about them is just how grindy they can be.
yeah,
It's just a very like, you're just gonna make me do this over and over and over and over and over.
The joy of
They
emulators
are.
is that you can fast forward and grind one experience monsters in no time. I've replayed some RPGs with the ability to fast forward battles, and it's just like, this is half the game. This is
Yeah.
more than
There's
half.
more
It's
than half of the game is the battles. Yeah.
Dragon Warrior is just all grinding.
Oh, Dragon Quest 1.
Nope.
Because it'll
Yeah.
be funny because you're like getting into it, and then it's just like, oh my god, please.
2 steps later.
Or like,
Wow.
yeah, just like
The
stop.
2 steps.
Can we just like turn off this like auto engage bullshit? Like, can I just choose to engage? Like, if I feel like I need to do this, anyway, it's just funny.
Yeah.
It's a funny concept of a game. Anyway, Jared, what's your number 3?
So since I had a long time kind of burnout of turn-based RPGs, I put my first choice as Dragon Quest XI because I could select the difficulty and speed up the battles.
Boom.
And the story was amazing, and I got to enjoy the game how I wanted. And I still spent over 100 hours in the game, fast forwarding the battles because I loved it so much. And
What console is
think
this on? What is
without
this on? How old is
that,
this?
I played that on Switch. It's on PS4. It's on So it came out what 6-7 years ago, something like that.
Was that the one I got you
Dragon Quest 11? I don't think so.
on PlayStation
Did
disc?
you? No, I have it on
Oh,
Switch.
the other one. The other one. What was the other Dragon Quest game I got you?
Oh,
Builders?
yeah, you got me.
Or something? I don't remember.
I don't remember. Yeah, it's a lot of things. But yeah. I mean, the game has such grandeur, so much going on, and just like most Dragon Quest games, there's devastation in the middle. You know, you think, oh, this is the end, and then it's not, and it keeps going. So it's like they really held true to that. And they did a really good job. I like the characters a lot, but the battle system, as the Dragon Quest games are pretty simple when it comes to battles. They don't really change it up a lot. The sound effects are pretty much the same since the NES games.
And the music, yep.
And the music. So,
Music.
yeah. Which I mean, they improve it every time. They add more orchestra or just kind of fine tune it a little bit. I haven't played all the actually not many Dragon Quest games. I think I'm almost done with the first one on the Switch. So, fast forwarding the battles is very nice. In DQ11, absolutely worth the time. If you're not really wanting to do turn-based, you're still forced to, but it's easy and quick and automated in most of it until you get to some harder battles.
Cool. Sweet. Dave, what's the first one you found?
So my number 3 is probably the first JRPG I ever played, which is Final Fantasy Legend 2.
Nice.
And
I
Game
love that
Boy, baby.
one. I'm a fan.
I have the map.
Oh man, that's
And
awesome.
you need that. You gotta have that.
I have
Yeah.
the box in the manual.
That's great.
Dave, case and box.
Complete
I'm loving
box.
this.
Yeah.
I need to
That's
take the
great.
cartridge apart because the battery's probably long gone and
Yeah,
don't
no
want it to
doubt.
leak. But my mum, when one of my cousins got married in the Bahamas in the early 90s, and she went to the wedding, and obviously you go to Florida and then you go to the Bahamas, and I said, bring me back a video game for the Game Boy, and my mum brought this back, which is pretty impressive. My mum actually chose a great game to
Good
begin
pick,
with.
Mom.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Because,
great.
she just picked what I think she just asked in the airport, oh, what's a good game? And so I spent many, many hours. I've never beaten this game, but I've spent many, many hours playing it. And I just remember it was the first time. There is something that I like about kind of turn-based RPG where it's very mathematical almost, where, it's us versus them and it's dice rolls and that kind of stuff. And so this game just hit the buttons. And what's really funny is I don't think I played many more after this. So, anyway, that's my number 3.
Yeah, that's one I never got to play. So I really want to jump into that one, my Final Fantasy kick that I've had in recent years.
Like I say, I dread to think how much it's worth now, but that's complete in box. And yeah, the map is when I take the map out, it's all lovely and worn on the folds because I've looked at it that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the corners are all
It's well
I'm impressed.
used.
You got it. You got all of it. That's even the
That's
plastic
very
shielding.
impressive indeed.
yeah.
Well done, Dave.
Of some of the I don't have much from my childhood because moving countries and stuff. Didn't.
Yeah,
take
oh
it
yeah,
with me,
I
but
understand.
This is one of those things that's it reminds me of my mum. It was a really great game, and it's makes me very happy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, there you go. Cool. Hey, Aaron. So,
Hi, Aaron.
How you doing?
Good. I'm just chilling now.
Hopefully,
Good.
you did your homework. Did you?
This is one of the easiest homeworks I've had in a while. So
Okay.
yes.
So, what's your number 3?
All right, my number 3 is actually one from my childhood as well. Well, I'd say 11, 12 because that's when it came out from the U.S. I would say Pokemon red and blue, red, blue, yellow, because that's
Yeah.
turn-based tactics.
Man,
Yeah, I knew that was coming, guys.
That would
the
come up,
glaze
yeah.
is here.
There it is.
Come on.
Hey, that's the only
Going
that's
back
the only one
on.
on the list. That's the only one on the list. That's it.
That's only that one.
funny. So
But
far.
to be fair, well, from my side anyway. But it was the best game I had. In fact, I remember playing it so much I got big old cysts on my wrist. Got a little tiny Playboy Pocket, like Game Boy Pocket, and
yeah.
I've been playing so much. My mom took away my thing because not because I did anything wrong, but just because I had the doctor told us to stop playing it because you play that game so much. I'm like, Doc, come on, why you gotta do me like that?
Did you catch them all?
Gotta catch them all.
I did actually,
you?
and
All right.
the red and blue, yes, I
Worth
did.
it.
And then the gold and yellow silver came out, and I was back to square one. I'm like, ugh. Anyway, that's my number 3.
All
I
right.
remember playing that a lot when I was a kid, and that's I loved it so much. That started my love affair with Pokemon itself. So
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, that's great.
How about you, Scott? What's your number 3?
So, 2007, I get pulled for jury duty, a 6-week long jury duty, and I'm like, I'm just gonna dive into an RPG. So I got a PlayStation Portable that I could actually bring when we were discussing the court case. I got Joan of Arc, Joan d'Arc, made by Level 5.
Huh.
Sick
Yeah.
game with anime cutscenes, turn-based strategy. It felt like Final Fantasy, but with actual historic Joan of Arc as the hero, who can turn into like an anime Joan of Arc. Like is like a retelling of the French story of her like fighting a war, 100-year war. But Level 5 did
That's
it,
cool.
so really really good game, and it just recently got ported to PlayStation Plus, so you can play it on like an actual system and not the PSP. But
Cool.
That's cool.
it's like the
it
same
was
though.
Never-
great. It killed
never
all
heard
the
of that
time
one.
of dealing with a jury duty game case that I was just not paying any attention to. I'm just like in the game, like, all right, we're back in the court. Okay, pause.
Yes. Wait, what's
Okay.
going on? Oh shit! Sorry,
Guilty.
guys.
Yeah. Hold
Guilty.
on, I gotta finish this boss fight.
Yeah, sentencing can wait. I gotta finish
Yeah.
this fight.
This is
very important. This
It's,
is more
it's
important,
history.
guys.
You know what's funny here is like then the guy who's on
Trial, yeah.
on trial. He's trying to fight, this jury who's his boss. He's trying to get them to convince him to pass, but nope, you can't fight that boss.
Nope.
Scott's
Nope.
not having it.
Funny.
So my number 3, since I don't play a lot of these games, is South Park: The Stick of Truth.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
Turn-based.
Oh,
Turn-based, baby.
That's turn-based.
That's a great one, actually.
Because
The fart.
it was quick, not a lot of grinding, hilarious, and I thought
Had
the
some sneaky squeakers in there.
sneaky squeakers and the South Park is hilarious. It's funny. I don't
Yeah.
know. And
Yeah.
Yep.
it had an interesting battle system where it has like kind of like a grid system too, where you're kind of playing like chess, but then it's
yeah,
turn-based
it's like
fighting.
3 against 3, or then you can
It was kind of
choose who you attack.
it was a cool
Yeah.
game, and I know we all enjoyed it back when it released on PlayStation 3
Yeah.
so long ago. It
I need to
seems
replay
crazy.
that game one of these days.
But yeah, that's my number 3.
That's also a game that would hold up nowadays.
Yeah.
It would.
Because the
I would-
graphics are like
Mhm.
simple anyway. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's South Park. It is good as you ever.
South
done it.
Park is classic. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
and the new
100%.
season episodes are on Plex, Jared. Or
Okay.
they're starting to roll out anyway.
I gotta sign
Cool.
in to Plex and start using that. I have a app. I just need to sign in and do it.
Nice.
All right, Jared, what's your number 2?
My number 2, I had to have a Final Fantasy on this list, so I selected
Oh.
6.
Yeah.
Out of all the Final Fantasies I played in my early years, this is the one that I really enjoyed the battle system the most, because they implemented like the active time battle system where time continued even when you were in the menu. So it was really frantic, and you were always making progress. Like even the enemies were attacking if you're taking too long in the menus. It's, I don't know, just kind of exciting how that all worked. And most of your characters, or all your characters, could learn the spells from the espers and all that stuff. So you kind of got to build your team how you want it. And there were so many characters that you could just throw in there and do the battles out, duke it out.
Yusuf
Some
is playing through it
combinations
for his
worked and
first
some
time.
didn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
he is.
I'm loving watching someone their first experience for it. I'm really happy he's actually doing it. But yeah,
Yeah, I need to tune into some of that.
hmm
That'd be awesome. But yeah, I like the battle system in that a lot.
Cool. All right, Dave. What's your number 2?
Final Fantasy VII.
Oh,
Yeah,
Fantastic.
nice.
I mean,
original.
like I say, I haven't played a lot of these games, but I remember playing that one. And for some reason, that one sucked me into. I think it's because it's a kind of mix of sci-fi, like fantasy, that I kind of enjoyed, and there's just a lot of power-ups, and it's funny though. You go back to it now, and it's really rough. 'Cause
Yeah,
you've got that
Oh yeah,
PlayStation
the
and
first
and you
original one.
play it,
Yeah.
and it's really funny because I remember it being mind-blowingly amazing and like cutting edge when I first played it, and now you go back to it and it's like, ooh, yeah.
I bet it looks fine on an old CRT.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, like playing it on a modern TV. Oof.
you've got
Yeah,
8
HD.
polygons for the characters,
Yeah.
you know. It's kind of
Uh-huh.
like,
Yeah.
It's
but
pushing
no,
it
I
now,
I
yeah.
always enjoyed that one. I enjoyed the story, and the characters were good, and the fighting mechanic was pretty good. I think it does suffer a little sometimes from some of these games when you're wandering around and it's like it just pops you into a battle even though you didn't see
Yeah.
anything. That
Mhm.
is one of the things that I think that's one of the reasons I haven't played a lot of these games, because I've never liked that game mechanic. It's like I don't want to fight just because I went onto this pixel on the screen and you didn't tell me there's anyone there to fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I get
That is
that.
kind of
You know,
obnoxious.
it never gives you the sneaky, it's like, I don't know, choose your own adventure.
Right. Right.
cool. How about you, Aaron? What's your number 2?
Well, we're gonna stay in Final Fantasy land. We're going to Final Fantasy 13 actually, because that was the first Final Fantasy I actually beat, and
Oh.
it has a special place. It was such a good game, and I agree with Dave. The whole you stepped on the wrong part of grass, and all of a sudden you're fighting something there, like flying beasties or some soldiers. It's like I didn't even see how it what no, stop that. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. The graphics were good, the story arc was great, and I just like the fact that they had a Final Fantasy character that was actually a woman and didn't have like a weird love interest going on there. It was like woman trying to find her sister because she went missing, and at the same time trying to save the planet as we knew as Sphere, I think is what it's called. I can't remember what it's called, but it was just a nice, refreshing thing. It's nice and refreshing because it's like most of the Final Fantasies, there's like guy fighting, all of a sudden he has a love interest and blah 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 blah. It was nice to see a change in that one. Let's be
Lightning
honest
was
here.
cool. Yeah.
She was a badass. I loved it. I was like, and the fact they made her like this, they completely flipped her over from like this me save everybody from everything to an actual person who gives a shit about everybody she's encountered.
And then
It's
the
like-
next
it's nice.
mainline single player one, 15, barely had females in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, a bunch of bros.
Dude,
What
bro
a
fest.
transition.
I know, right?
Yeah.
The Noctis now, I think, in that one.
Wait,
But anyway, no,
I had a
I,
voluptuous woman mechanic. What are you talking about?
Yeah. You had to go and visit her on special occasions.
yes, this is true. I remember that. But no, that's
Yeah.
my number 2. That's like my favorite one because it holds a special place as the first Final Fantasy I ever beat, actually. Because I mean, I went on to beat other ones like 14, 15, 7, 13, 2, obviously before those ones, but 13 was the one to get me like, hey, I can actually beat games like this because it's like This game lasts forever. They're so long and they're so grueling. And at one point, you're just like, I want to get this done, or I'd say, fuck it, I quit because I don't want to play this anymore. But this one kind of.
I hear
made it
metaphor
more
knocking
compelling.
on the door.
Huh.
Oh, to be fair, I know that's gonna be long. I actually saw somebody's complete platinum list, 153 hours to platinum that game. I'm like,
Don't platinum
Oh.
that game, Aaron.
Don't.
nope,
No.
nope, not gonna,
Yeah.
not gonna.
No.
Just beat it, beat it
Cool.
when I get more. But yeah, number 2, Final Fantasy 13.
Awesome. How about you, Scott? What's your number 2?
So good piggybacking. A year before Final Fantasy VII, Konami made an RPG, and it got a remake last year. The Suikoden
Suikoden.
series.
Suikoden.
Yeah,
Yeah. Suikoden 2 specifically?
it 1
Or
and
what?
2. 1 and 2 are both
Oh,
on.
I know. I'm talking which
Oh,
one.
one.
Are you picking one over the
Yeah,
other?
picking one. One,
Okay.
the original was just the character
Yeah.
art was good. The battles were
Mhm.
fast. Like
They're
you
fascinating
actually,
too.
You had an option from the very beginning of the game to do auto battle, and it just full on brute forces the enemy. No magic, just like this is how grinding should have been from the get go. Just like I don't want to deal with menus or nothing. Just auto battle, let her rip. Music was good. Characters were awesome. I mean, 108 characters in the game. No RPG had ever
Damn.
done more than like what 10, maybe 12 like core characters. This is just like you want a guy who attacks with like a gun. You want want a woman who does like the wash tub attack. Sure, she's a fighter. Put her in battle. You want some like chipmunks.
108 characters.
108.
A lot
Yeah.
of characters.
Damn.
Yeah.
And they continue
remember
that.
getting
All the
all
other
those.
Suikodens,
Yeah.
they kept the 108 throughout the series.
Yeah.
So there's 5 now, and the remake of the first 2 is beautiful. It was just like an
I'm-
easy to jump in RPG. You didn't have to know RPGs to really get it. It's like
I
you have fire,
don't
you
even
have
know if I
water.
played the second one. I should buy the remakes.
It's good. Yeah, it's also
Yeah.
good. And again, yeah, it's a double package. You get the 1st and the second with like
Yeah.
speedy battles. Like it was a no brainer. I definitely wanted to jump on that.
It's not even like a full price game, is it? Like it's like 40.
Yeah, like 29. Probably get
Yeah.
it right now, cheap.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I liked it. I liked it enough to
Nice.
buy it again.
Yeah, solid game.
No, it's so nice you bought it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a quote.
It's a quote, all right. Not my best
Yeah,
work.
it's funny.
So I wanted to make sure. So my little favorite indie studio, the game I beat this weekend, Ruin King, which is not the game I'm picking, but it's by this studio, Airship Syndicate, and they've made 2 JRPG-like games, even though they're an American studio. The Ruin King was using the League of Legends license, but I'm going to go with their first game that they did called Battle Chasers Night War, which uses the Battle Chaser
Nice.
comic book license. Really cool art. If you know who Joe Mad is, it's his art style from Battle Chasers. But just very cool 2D or isometric world, but then 2D combat battles. The battle system is really cool. In both games, the battle system is really cool. One is a little more simplified, and it has this very kind of this order thing. It's been a while since I played it, so I probably should have brushed up on it. But it has this really kind of cool order thing on the battle system that kind of lets you think ahead on what you need to do to fight against the other characters. That game was really long, and it didn't feel long. It was like 50 hours. I don't feel like I put 50 hours into it. It went by fast. And it has a really cool fishing mini game. Ruin King, though I liked, and its battle system is also really awesome. And because League of Legends is like this different type of game that has lanes, like MOBAs do this lane thing, they implement lanes into the battle system, which is really cool. But the battles are felt so grindy this time. Thankfully, you can just hit skip battle. It'll kill everybody. You'll get the XP, and you just
Heck
move
yeah.
on. Fishing game is fun, but not as fun. So I just overall, it was, and it's only like a 20-hour game. It was like a smaller game, but it was weird. It felt more grindy, but I still liked it. Story was fun. Art's cool. But I liked Battle Chasers Night War more. I've always meant to go back and play it again, but I never do that with any games. But it was cool. I enjoyed it. Check it out.
I'm noticing
Battle
a theme
chase-
of that all of us really enjoy the quick battles. Like if it doesn't have the speedy battle, it's just I ain't got
Yeah.
time for that.
Well, some of the
Like,
battles I
grind is-
like when they like some of the ones, like if I'll, it depends also because I don't play like some of these games have like crazy difficulty. I'm just playing it.
Yeah.
Night War, I think I probably played on normal. Ruin King, I just wanted to kind of play to beat it, so I'd put it on story. And I'll fight a new enemy like once or twice. But if I don't need the XP, I don't want to fucking grind it out.
Yeah.
It's like, But I like
That can
I like figuring out all the different kind of powers and healing and all the different steps they do, and like seeing how I can like defeat the enemy super fast without taking a lot of damage. I enjoy that part, that kind of math of it or whatever. But if I don't need to do it, come on, man, I don't want to fight. They do in both games. They do things like sneaking, so like there'll be tall grass that you can go in and like sneak behind an enemy, so it doesn't trigger, a battle, or you can just run around the thing. Never in these games is it like you just hit a spot and it like triggers a. It never does that. The enemy has to like hit you, like come to you, so you can run. You can you can kite a bunch of enemies, and then like just run out the door and then avoid the battle that way. So, anyway, but they're fun. I enjoy them, but Battle Chasers I think is better. Anyway, that's my number 2.
Yeah.
Jared, final number 1, the best.
One, numero uno.
So I was going to choose Chrono Trigger, but I chose a more modern take on that, Sea of Stars, which that's a game I was playing until it wasn't on my subscription service anymore, and I really want to get back to. But the battle system was really great. You got to do like combo like attacks. You actually see the enemies you're going to attack, like Dave was talking about, so you actually know what battles you're going to get in.
Yeah.
And like each turn you charge up more. You can use those charges however you want for a really big attack or slightly bigger attack, or like the really big attack if you wait until like farther in your turn. So they took it there. And as I said, you can do like multiple of your characters can join in one attack. That kind of thing, like Chrono Trigger did really good, and this game is just really fantastic. I was enjoying the character and the stories, but the battle system was one I really enjoyed coming back to, and I need to buy the game now so I can finish it.
Cool. I think it was on sale not too long ago. Anyway,
It's currently not on sale.
yeah, it must have been last
that's a
month.
bummer.
All right,
a
Dave,
great
what's your
one,
last
yeah.
one?
My last one is your one.
I'll be right back, guys.
Uh-oh.
The Stick of Truth was just like,
Ooh.
Another one, Stick of Truth.
yeah.
That one was really good.
Fractured Butthole is kind of a close
It's
second.
good.
But the Stick of Truth, there's just something about that, and I love the way it riffs on the whole kind of, game mechanic and all the rest of it.
And the fantasy genre in general.
Yep. Yeah, because like I said earlier, I'm not a big fan of fantasy, and it's quite hard. I don't really enjoy a lot of these games, but
I will give it
that
a-
one sucked me in. And spat
I
me
will
out.
I'll give them credit. They had a really original idea, but also doing their South Park thing where they kind of take RPGs and kind of rip them, but also do their own South Park twist. Like,
Wait, are you telling me that
I mean-
these JRPGs don't have like you're not in someone's asshole?
well, nope.
Or
What?
avoid
Those
That's not normal. I thought all
Avoid
these.
There's no
balls.
there's no baby zombie Hitler, baby dead fetuses either, and there's no scenes where you have to like press a certain button and you don't get teabagged by your dad, and you don't get guided around in a butthole by a Lemmy-Winks. Yeah, that was. I'm just impressed I got that past the gaming commit the FCC and all that other stuff. I'm just surprised. That was a lot of shit. I'm like, how? I'm impressed, but how?
Yeah,
I give them
I really
respect.
enjoyed that. I really enjoyed those games, and like I say, I don't play a lot of turn-based RPGs, and I think the humor was what got me over the hump.
It was pretty short too, if I remember
It is.
correctly.
Yeah, it's pretty short. I just love what they did with it, though.
I also like being able to call in Jesus, so yeah.
That one was like my favorite power up. They had some. That was my favorite one. The coming with the AR-15s. That was pretty awesome.
Cool. Stick of truth. 2 votes.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh man.
All right, Aaron, what's your number 1?
God, I completely forgot about that game. That was gonna be my number 1, but now I gotta give it up to the game that got me into JRPGs formally, not Pokemon, not Final Fantasy, because I played this way before. Well, I didn't know that Pokemon was a JRPG. I didn't know I was younger, but I'm gonna give it up to Legend of Dragoon for the PlayStation.
Hey.
He hasn't
That
mentioned
was-
it
you
in a
guys-
hot month, in a hot year, hot couple
Yeah.
years.
Hot couple years, but it is coming. It was my best time to pull this one out. It was the one that gave me my first formal introduction to the genre. Like, I knew what a JRPG actually was defined as because of that game. Like, over the top cutscenes that take forever to get through, can't skip them. Battle system that's like timing. That's like you have to do everything timing wise, and just a storyline. This is like what? Okay, there's dragons. Okay, you got me interested. Dragoons, yes. And then, of course, you can't really beat the final boss unless you have the super ultra badass mega armor. I think that's what it's called, actually.
I tried playing that game on my Portal by streaming it, but my connection wasn't fast enough to get the timing down, to get the powerful attacks and defending and all that. Even just doing the tutorial, I could barely complete the tutorial.
Oh
So
man,
I'm like,
yeah,
I'm good.
yeah. It's pretty much unless you play it on the console itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be.
I'll have to download that.
But yeah, no, that's. You guys, I heard me say my piece about it multiple times. Not gonna really dive into it and bore the fuck out of you guys. So that's my number 1 for sure.
Woo!
Cool.
Legend
Yeah,
of Dragoon. All right, Scott, what's your number 1?
Final Fantasy IV.
Yeah.
Favorite one.
Oh,
I
Love
think
Final Fantasy IV.
Brad also said that was his favorite. I've just
Yeah.
played it so many times and I never get tired of it. And then the remaster just had me fall in love and play through it all again. It's just perfect story, perfect music. It's not overly complex. It's got a few secrets, but they're not insanely hard. Like maybe.
And you go to the moon. I mean, how
Yeah, you go to the
crazy
moon.
could it be?
There's a wizard on the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, a wizard on the moon.
I made some bad decisions making.
just a wizard.
They made a Final Fantasy IV after story and tried to like keep
I never
that story
played that.
going. Don't just even
It's that
the
bad?
The fans are also just like it shouldn't exist. We had a
That
perfect
was on the
story.
Wii as DLC only, by the way.
Yeah, it
That
began as a
sounds
mobile
like-
game. Let's just
That
start
sounds
with
like
the
what they did.
character's name. The character's name is a hybrid of Cecil and Theodore, which is the bad guy. So they have a son named Theodore, and it
Oh,
just gets
no.
worse from there. Let's just start at the
Yeah.
main character's name is Theodore. So
That's brilliant. Yeah.
I think leave good enough alone and just polish up the game, and the remaster is perfect. They did really
Yeah.
good with the original and all the Pixel remasters. The Final Fantasy VI.
Oh yeah, all the Pixel
Pixel
remasters are awesome. Yeah.
beautiful. It's like, yeah, don't break perfection. It's fine. Yeah, still
Yeah.
my favorite game of all time.
Great.
Cool. Well, my number 1, to surprise nobody, is Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
I
This
saw
was
that one
my
coming.
this was my
Yeah.
game of the year. What was it? 2023, 24?
A couple of years ago. Yeah.
That's 2023. Yeah.
I was so unsure about playing this game though, because though I have liked smaller, bite-sized kind of turn-based games, this one seemed like a really big game, and then I had tried to play one of their first games, Divinity Original Sin, the first one,
Yeah.
and that game was really fucking hard.
Yeah.
And so I was just but there was so much hype, and it's like, and all the things I was hearing about the game just seemed like super cool. The amount of choice and you could do in the game just seemed really freeing and cool. And so I gave it a shot, and I fell in love with this game. And this one I will definitely.
Only because he could run around naked. In
Well, I
his
could also
can.
run around naked. That's very fun too.
Well,
yes, always great.
Okay, you have my my
You-
attention.
Plus,
You can
really
have
fun.
you can romance all the different peoples. So you can have sex with
You
the bear if
have
you
my
want.
attention.
But that stuff aside, the game is really awesome. And this is a game that I will definitely replay. I keep saying I will want, but this one is because I want to do. There's some characters I didn't even meet. I didn't even realize. It's like what? And I even got anyway. There's also like you can do a whole bad run where you are assholes to your original party, and then you romance a bad guy, and and you do a whole different quest line. And I didn't even anyway. There's a bunch of stuff. I think that game has a lot of replay value, and but it was my playthrough was super fun. Really enjoyed it. I didn't want it to end, and I was really sad that they didn't want to do any DLC for it. They're just off to the next project because I would have kept playing it. I probably would have kept playing it forever. But anyway, that's my number one favorite turn-based game, Baldur's Gate 3.
Ian, I've never seen the bear sex scene, but I did just look it up. And the squirrel watching the bear sex scene, and then the like acorn just drops.
Yeah.
Is cracking me up. That squirrel watching it happen, like,
Dude, there's so much funny shit in like. There's just people that they're just judging you. Like I didn't romance the bear dude,
No.
but like him, there's certain people that want to fall in love with you, and they're heartbroken when they don't fall in love with you, and they get really. It's really funny. It's great. Like there's a lot of stuff in it, the game, and you can. And there's some people you wouldn't think you could romance. Like I romanced someone I probably shouldn't have, but I did it anyway, and my actual girlfriend in the game, she was fine with it. So it was like some are okay with you romancing multiple, some are not. It's funny, it's great, it's weird, it's like life. Baldur's Gate 3. Anyway,
At least they made it
that
more
game is
realistic.
not going on sale either, hardly. Like it was like $10 cheaper. It's like a Nintendo game, but
that's
like,
it.
but
Yeah.
they protect. But I think that's that studio protecting their what they do. Anyway, it's just cool because they're like a really. I mean, they've gotten a bigger studio, but they're a really protective, smaller-ish independent studio technically. Anyway, all right, self-funded, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, technically independent. Independent doesn't need. I mean, if you want to get real, George Lucas isn't, or Francis Ford Coppola are independent directors because they're not under a studio system. They like anyway. It's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That's it. That's our top 3 favorite turn-based
Hooray.
RPGs. JRPGs, turn-based RPGs. Anyway, let's do some couch co-optionals and get the fuck out of y'all.
All
Jared, what is something fun that you would like to recommend to people?
I started watching Wednesday season 2, episode 2, and got interrupted, and I enjoyed what I watched. Yeah. What is TV, anyways? Yeah. Movies. I haven't had a chance to watch anything this week. Still watching Dan to Dan, but that's once a week.
People want me to watch that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. How about you, Dave?
I'm still plowing my way through the stuff I've mentioned before. Alien Earth just keeps getting better.
yeah.
I know, right?
The 5th episode was pretty dang good.
Those
Yeah, I want
choices
to watch
that
that real
much.
bad.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
get on it when you can. It's so good.
Yeah, nothing new to report, and I believe there's still another 3 episodes to come.
Yeah, it's
I-
8 episodes
We'll see whether
season.
they can land it, but
They did great.
So far, it's been really good, atmosphere-wise, and the story and the characters and everything's just interesting about it. I like what they've done.
I like that episode, the one you just mentioned, where they kind of explain exactly what happened to make shit go crazy.
But it's also like a pretty good Alien movie, like as an
Mhm.
episode. I would say is
Yeah.
like
I
it
agree.
really brings it back.
I haven't
So
seen it.
Cool.
Yep.
Aaron, what do you have?
Oh, so I was gonna say Alien Earth, but I have another thing. I started watching the reboot-ish continuation of King of the Hill, where
Great.
Hank and Peggy are retired. Bobby's a chef instead of being a stand-up
Oh yeah,
comic.
I've watched a couple of episodes. It's great.
It's
Yeah,
so good,
great.
and they did such a good job of like making it like it feels like you just kind of it's a new thing, but they're all retired and all that. And Bobby's a chef instead of a stand-up comic, which I'm actually happy they made it go a completely different direction with him. But like, I like the fact they didn't make it too. They kind of throw in your face a little bit with all the weird modern things going on, all the stuff that happens, but they did it in a way that it's not too bad. That makes any sense. Like, it's bad, it's there, but they don't hammer you too hard with it. So it's great. It's a great show. They did a great job. They stuck the landing, I feel like, with the rebirth of it, or whatever you want to call it. It's a continuation, honestly, but
Yep.
it calls it a rebirth too, so.
Cool.
But it's not.
All right, Scott, what do you got?
You're looking at a exclusive Blockbuster Sinister Black Ale,
I've
sold
had that,
only
yeah.
at the Blockbuster store in Bend, Oregon. I haven't cracked it yet. I'm waiting to, if I could read the description. To be paired with a buttery popcorn and your favorite movie-sized chocolate, this beer has a light body and smooth finish with subtle hints of nostalgia and red licorice.
Huh.
We're proud to share this as home of the last standing Blockbuster. So I got to go to the last Blockbuster in Bend.
And that's a
Nice.
beer by 10 Barrel, right?
It should
that what they-
taste-
Go there.
It should taste
What?
like the store smells.
All right, the girl
Oh, no.
gave me permission. I'm gonna crack it open.
Oh.
Here we go. I have 2 of them, so
Okay.
Is it nostalgia or nostalgia and regret that it smells like?
You have,
Remember,
to
you
walk, you
gotta-
have to walk around slowly in around a room and looking at.
looking at things I don't want to. Oh, it's
Did it
good.
make the floors sticky?
It's pretty
Huh.
smooth. If you're in
Remember-
Bend, you got to go to the last Blockbuster. It's
Oh, yeah.
it's a true
I want to go
museum.
so bad.
Hmm
I took my son there the other year, and
Oh.
Ian and I have been there on our gamblers. And
We were
it's
there a couple
it's
years,
fun
a
stuff.
year ago, but we didn't get
Mhm.
to go.
The
It's like
manager-
it's like stepping in a time machine. It's like, oh
It
yeah,
really is.
I remember doing this.
the manager
Okay.
came to Rose City Comic Con. She was there this weekend. Sandy, she was super sweet, super nice lady. Did you know there was one in Australia? Australia and Alaska had ones before.
Alaska had
Alaska
two.
Alaska.
Alaska had
Alaska
two.
had 2, yeah.
And then Alaska's the one that had the Russell Crowe paraphernalia that then got. I watched the
Russell Crowe's-
documentary.
Yep.
Jockstrap. Yeah, it's like codpiece from the Gladiator, nice and sweaty. Where did that thing end up? Who knows? But yeah, I
Right
had
back
to,
at Russell
see
Crowe's.
what
I
they're
have
doing.
to say that is like the weirdest place to visit as well, because it really is. It's like you step through the door and you look around, and it's like you step back in time 20, 25
They're still using
years.
the PCs from '97. Those
Yeah.
things
Oh,
are
jeez.
completely stationed at that store. And she said they had 15,000 new memberships. That's not customers. That's people who actually get a membership that allows them to rent stuff. But it is cool that they're doing this. They allow people, if you want to just donate DVDs that you don't want, that you're just going to toss out, they will use them because people inadvertently will like steal it or scratch it or whatever. So if you have a bunch of DVDs, a spindle that you just don't want, give it to them. They're like, cool, we have like 8 more copies of this. Probably better quality than the ones they're renting out. So I was
Yeah,
like,
because
dude,
she has
next
to
time I'm
buy all
there-
that shit because no one gives her videos.
She said, yeah, like, where do you buy physical media? You either got to go to Amazon or like Walmart or whatever. So she's saying, yeah, if you have DVDs you're just going to toss out, just give them to Block. You can mail it to them too if you want.
At some point,
ask
though,
them
it's
for a
just gonna
beer.
have to become like Scarecrow Video. It's just gonna
Sure,
have to
baby.
become like or like Movie Madness, where it's just like an archive
Oh yeah.
instead of a
I
new video store.
Next time I can make a trip to Bend, I'm definitely gonna have to go.
That is a dark one.
That is black, yeah.
And they
Yeah.
do not sell this anywhere but the store. So if you go there, pick up a 6-pack or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. I'm loving it. Sinister Black Ale.
Cool.
All right.
Nice.
Cheers.
Go.
I don't know. I don't know what I don't really have anything. I've got
No,
nothing.
What about
movie
the-
shows.
What about your racing?
Ooh.
Racing. That race
Racing.
that happened yesterday.
Yeah, but you guys don't care about F1. And that happened this morning.
Who won?
Oh, I thought that was last night.
Max,
'Cause you talked about last night. I thought.
Oh, I was watching. I've been watching racing all weekend. Okay, here I could
know,
do that. I could do this. If you go to the YouTube page, youtube.com/GTWorld. Every weekend they have GT3 and GT4 races all day long. So
Live,
it's
right?
Live, yeah. So this
Yeah.
weekend it was Saturday was in Australia, and today was GT races in Alabama. But I will say this: the Australia races. This was fun. So I don't know if you've heard about this person. Perhaps you have. She was a race car driver. She quit race car driving. She became a OnlyFans person.
Oh,
And then she went back to racing. Now she races in GT4 currently at the amateur level. And her sponsor is OnlyFans. So she races a pretty pimped out
On the car?
Yeah, OnlyFans. Yeah. That's like her huge
like a-
sponsor.
big.
That's awesome.
So
That's
yeah, and well, here's the thing, but she's also good. So in her
Yeah.
amateur class, she actually won the race. She came in 7th overall in the race, but the six
Wow,
ahead of
yeah,
her, the 6 ahead of her were pros. So she's an amateur at 7, but in her class she won her class. So she came in first place in her class, and then she also won the title. So she won the
Nice.
championship title yesterday too. So
Nice.
but it is funny because she looks just like a straight up porn star, but she drives pretty good. So
There's
pretty
gotta be
impressive.
fun in there.
Pretty impressive. Her
Good with
name.
shifting the gears, right?
Well, that's all.
And-
That's all.
And
That's
hey,
all.
her,
That's
her
all.
number one fan is on this show.
That's paddle shifting. I mean, I just found her. No, I just learned it. I mean, I had heard about her before, but I've never. Anyway, I just thought it was funny. It's like I'm
Yeah.
watching the race, and I was like, "What? Oh my god, that's
he's just
funny."
like, wow, this is
That's wild,
Anyway,
yeah.
anyway. But yeah, GT World, you can watch all these GT races. It's pretty cool. I also learned through that because all these guys are like commenting live. And so when one GT race would end, one was like, if you go over to the Lamborghini page, the Lamborghini Super Trofeo race is on right now. So then I went to the Lamborghini YouTube page, and yeah, it's just in Singapore, all these Lamborghinis just racing. And it was like, and it's all live, multicam. It's just like, oh, this is a great race too. So then I watched that race. And then when that race was over, I went back to the GT World and watched GT3. Anyway, so I watched a lot of racing yesterday, and I watched a bunch of racing today. So it's just been a lot of racing.
I'm looking at her card. They are not hiding that OnlyFans
No.
logo. It is on every possible section
a
of the
feeling.
car.
Yeah.
It
Her
looks
whole-
super cool, though.
No, but it's cool. But it's also her whole team wears it too. So like her
Her pit stop.
her pit stop crew,
guy-
they all. This is her sponsor. Yeah,
Well, they gotta
yeah. If you go to her Instagram,
chime.
it'll show her trophy she just won. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, I'm looking at her trophies, all right.
I bet you are.
Huh.
Anyway, congrats to Renee Gracie on winning.
Renee Gracie OnlyFans.
So yeah, you got kind of 2 for 1. As Aaron signs up for Renee Gracie's OnlyFans tonight.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, I just saw him get his credit card out.
Nope.
She's back on track.
All right.
on track.
Okie dokie. Good show, guys. Let's wrap it up
Okay.
and get out of here.
Before we do, I've
Uh-oh.
got one. You know, it was this game. We didn't do this game this day in video gaming, but I thought we should mention Final Fantasy VII 28 years ago. Final
Okay.
Fantasy VIII was 26 years ago. Burnout 3 Takedown 21
A lot of
years
good
ago.
ones today.
Yeah, and then Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4 was 7 years ago.
Ooh.
Pokemon
those
Fire
seven?
Red and Leaf Green.
Yeah.
21
Oh.
years. It's old enough to drink, Aaron.
Yeah, legal.
Oh man. Yeah, my Game Boy Advance.
Just a couple
Yeah,
of
yeah.
little nuggets before we leave.
Uh-huh. Yeah, just had to throw them out there.
Because normally we look
I
at the
know.
list and it's like, oh yeah, it's a bunch of shite.
This is some hitters.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
So
Awesome. Well, gentlemen, thanks for joining me on the couch here tonight. I want to thank you again, Jared, Dave, Aaron, and Scott for joining me here on the couch for Couch Co-op. I'm Ian, reminding you to please be excellent to each other.
Yeah.
Nice.